We're here with Diamante Gumbs, nationals, going to nationals in Eugene. How did that feel?
It feels good. Still hasn't hit me yet. I'm still trying to like embrace the fact that I'm actually going, to compete. It was a great weekend in Kentucky. I put some throws together, some of the best throws of my life, and I was able to, get the third spot out of the East to go to regional. So I'm really happy about that. I'm just excited to be in track town, competing among the best, and I'm one of the best. So it's really a good feeling. I'm blessed.
Yeah, and then your brother Jaiman, he made it 2 years ago now, and now you were able to tie him. I mean, that's got to feel nice in the household that he can't brag that he made outdoor and you didn't.
Yeah. So it was. I mean, I wanted him to make it, but he was very happy and excited that I made it. And like you said, 2 years ago, we switched spots. I went with him as like team support, just to be able to cheer him on, and he's gonna do the same for me. Now that the tables have turned, but it's a great feeling. He's been doing great all season. He couldn't put it together at regionals, but I'm very excited that he's gonna be tagging along with me at nationals.
And then, I mean, while you mentioned you had the throws of your life at that very first one, you kind of got it out of the way. You got it out of the way really quickly. You were in the second flight, and going into the final flight, you were in first place. How nerve-wracking was that, considering you had done all you could do, and it was just out of your hands at that point, and you just had to wait? How nerve-wracking was that?
I mean, the waiting game is very nerve-wracking. I was there. Everybody was telling me that throw should make it in, but at the same time, I was just like, I didn't even want to watch the throw flight because I was just nervous. I was hoping I would make it out, but seeing at the end of the third flight, seeing where I was, I was ranked third, I was like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna make it in. I think that's when it really like set in that I'm gonna be there. But coming out of the second flight, it had some guys that could have really made it out. It had like, I think it was 3 or 4 guys that made it out the second flight. So I mean, we put the pressure on the third flight, and we were able to like squeeze some of them out. And some of the bigger names that I thought was gonna make it are not gonna be there. But yeah, I was able to get it out from the first attempt. Coach, I was ready to swing, and the discus landed where it landed, and I was just excited.
Yeah, and you mentioned your brother will be there. While he won't be actually competing, a number of your other teammates will be competing. How great of a feeling will that be, to knowing that so many of your teammates will be there, being able to cheer you on?
It's a great feeling. We are going to go there and support each other. Just seeing the purple and orange on the track, representing at the biggest stage, it's no better feeling. And I know everybody's going to cheer me on the way that I'm going to cheer everybody on. And we just want everybody to be great, because at the end of the day, we want to be All-Americans. We want to get on that podium. But even if we don't, then the fact that we made it that far to, Eugene for nationals, it's something that's great. So the fact that we're going out there in the numbers that we are, it says something about our track and field program here, and how great we are and how great we are aspiring to be. So I'm excited to see what happens in Oregon.
Does this make it more special that you're going to nationals as a senior? This is your last event. And as a member of Northwestern State. I mean, does it make it a little bit more special?
Yeah, it does. It definitely does. I've been saying all year, the icing on top of the cake would be for me to go to nationals, and to try to be on that podium. And being a senior, there's no better way to go than to go out on the biggest stage. Win, lose, or draw, the fact that I made it there, and the fact that I was able to go to nationals as a senior is something that I've always wanted to do since I came to NSU. And 3 years later, here I am about to get on a plane to go to Eugene. So I'm very excited about that. It's probably going to be bittersweet, when I finish competing, knowing that that's my last competition under NSU. But doing it on the biggest stage, I couldn't be more grateful.
Well, do you have any certain goals in mind, or just basically going and doing your best?
Yeah, my goal is just to go in there and do my best. I'll treat it as like regionals again, where I have 3 swings to make it to the final, and just to go from there. But goals right now, I just want to do the best that I can. Just possibly throw farther than I did. Practice has been going good, so hopefully I could go farther than what I did at regionals. But my end goal is just to be content, be happy with the fact that I'm actually there, And you know, whatever happens, I'm gonna just be proud and grateful that I made it to that stage. So that's the end goal.
Yeah, thank you, Didi.